Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today we'll be talking about chapter 11, data structures, collections and generics. I'll make a summary of chapter 11 and explain the code while running it. So stay tuned. Let's get into it. So first thing in here is we have our jukebox, and our first job was to sort the songs in alphabetical order. Since we already created the mock data with the mock songs, as you can see in my Intel JS platform, this new code uses a class called jukebox, which is this. This is a class called jukebox. And to get the list of the songs by calling the go strings, the get song strings. So let me show you here. This is the get song strings where it calls all the list of songs. Then it prints the list to the screen in my terminal. Then the program starts in the main method, which runs the go method, which is here, right? And what is happening? The go method where the songs are stored in a list and displayed. So right now the songs print in order and they were added, so they are not sorted alphabetically yet. So as you can see, this is my main file where I store all my list in my get song strings, and this is the result that we get. And in my mock songs, I have a list of songs that I put in alphabetical order. As you can see, I'm creating a class called mock songs, and I have the get songs, which stores the list of songs, and I'm forming a new variable called new array list. Then I put all my songs in the parentheses. Then it returns the songs, the artist name, and the what you call it, the artist name, and all of that, 50 ways and the songs, all of that. And then let's go to another page. So 314, we are exploring the Java Util API and collections. What is happening is that in Java, when we use an array list or any type of list, the element stay in order that I add them to. Then sometimes I might want to arrange the items in a certain order, like putting song titles in alphabetical order. What happens is that Java makes this easy using the tools from the java.util package, especially the list and collection classes. So Java is the one that puts it in alphabetical order. As it's saying Java makes this easy using tools from the Java util package, especially the list and collection classes. So the collection classes has a helpful method like collections.sort. So do we have collections here? No, we don't have collections.sort. Let's go here. So collections.sort, it arranges a list in its natural order. And then if you need to sort things differently, like by size or something else, you can use a comparator to define our own sorting rules. Let me just put this thing nicely. Now let's go to page 314. 316. I don't have 314. Let's go to 316. So now 316 talks about the songs object. So let's go here, 316. Let's go here, song app v2. Yeah. Now we're gonna explain what the toString function does and how does it operate when I remove it from my class. So now when we use a toString, an object in Java, it returns a string representation that can be printed or displayed as text. By default, this method returns something like v2, which is this, showing that the class name and the memory address, which isn't very helpful, right? So to make it clearer, we're using override here. the toString to return useful details like the song title. We have the song title. For example, printing a song v2 object might originally show song v2, but after overriding toString, it will print Imagine, making the output easier to understand. So now let's test it out according to what they say. So we're gonna, let me remove all of this so that we talk about one thing. So we are going to run song app. So first of all, I'm overriding what? I'm overriding the title of the song. So if I remove, we want to see what will happen if I remove the title from the toString. We'll get the song v2. We won't get our specific details. So let's run this and let's see what we get in here. So as you can see, because we override it, we still getting the same result, which is the song title and the song name, all of that. And then now let's remove the public string toString. Let's see what it happened. Control S. Now let's play it again. As you can see, they were right. We get chapter 11 page song v2 and we get this error. Because why? Because we didn't override it. And here they're saying, what does the toString do? When we use a toString on an object in Java, it returns a string representation that can be printed or displayed as text. But by default, we get in this something like song v2, and as you can see, we got that, showing that the class name and memory address wasn't very helpful because we didn't override it. So it's important to override in our class if we want a specific let's say a specific song title of an album. Yeah. Now let's go to page. Let's look. We go to page, let me see what I have here. 330. Let's go to page 330. So page 330, they say they knew. Let's go first to our code. Now we have the main application file where it connects all the modules, which includes my mock songs. You see, we're getting our songs from a file called mock songs, get songs, storing it in a list, get the list of songs from the mock songs utility class. Then what does it do? It prints the list before sorting it. Then after it sorts the list in alphabetical order. What did we say about the collections.sort? The collections.sort stores the songs in alphabetical order and it prints the list after sorting it out. So now we have page 330. Now let's see what's happening in there. So the songs v3 class implements a comparable song v3 interface, which requires defining the compare to v3 method. So this method compares the current song title with another song's title by calling the compare to method of the string class, allowing songs to be compared and sorted alphabetically. So let's go to our songs v3 and see what they are talking about. So as you can see, we have the compare to method. What does the compare to method do? The compare to method, it let's go here. The compare to method, what it does is that it this method compares the current song's title with another song's title by calling the method, and it allows songs to be compared and sorted alphabetically using their titles. As you can see, we have it here. We have the songs, and we're calling the songs class, and we're declaring it to the title, we're declaring the artist to the artist, and we're declaring the BPM and all of that. Then we make use of what? Our public string title. What do we want to return? We want to return our title, we want to return our artist, and what are we doing again? We are overriding. Overriding is more important because we'll get a default result if we don't do so. Now let's test it out and let's see what they are talking about. Now let's get into it and play this. As you can see, guys, I have the song title, the song artist. Let's go here. We have the song title, the song artist, and yeah, that was the main thing. We're calling the title and the artist. And what are we doing? We are comparing another song title. What did they say here? We are comparing the current song title with another song's title by calling the compare to method. We are comparing the current song title, right, to another what? We're comparing the current song title with another song title by calling the compare to method. So as you can see, we have return title, compare to, get title s, and where is our songs? Our songs are in here. We have Somersault, Cassidy, Havana, Cassidy, 50 Ways, and all of that. Now we are comparing it where in our class called song v3. We're comparing our current song to another song's title. And that was the main thing, and this is the result we get. As you can see, it puts them in alphabetical order now, in a list of alphabetical order. And how did I do that? I have a method called collections.sort. It sorts the songs in alphabetical order and uses it in the compare to song v3. Then it prints the list before sorting it. Then it prints out the list after sorting. So this is the result that we get. Now let's go to another file, page 333. Let's go there, go to page 333. We don't have page 333. Okay, let's see what page I have here. Page 336. 336. Yes, we have page 336. Now let's go to page 336. We have our jukebox, which is our class, and our mock songs class, and our songs v3. Now let's get into it and let's see what they are talking about. Okay, so now in page 336 we are sorting the list of songs using only comparators. So instead of using two different ways to sort songs, like comparable for one and comparator for another, we are using a class to help with sorting to make our code easier to understand. So in this case, we're creating a class called title compare. Now let's see, where is our title compare? We have our title compare in here, right, in our jukebox main class. And what are we doing? We're creating a class called title compare to define how two songs should be compared based on their titles, like sorting them alphabetically. So instead of mixing different ways to sort it, we use only comparator classes, which are special kinds of classes that tells Java how to compare objects. So our comparator classes is, wait, yeah, we use our comparator classes. Why do we use our comparator classes? We use it because we use only comparator classes, which are special kinds of classes, because it tells Java how to compare objects. Because we want to compare objects, we use comparator classes. So we make a title compare object from that class, and then we use it to sort the list of songs with song list dot sort, right? Song list dot sort. So song list dot sort, we have it here. We have the objects and the classes. We're using the comparator classes because we want to what? It tells Java to compare objects, right? And then this keeps all our sorting methods organized and easy to change no matter how we want the songs to be sorted, right? And that's it for 336. We used what? Our comparator instead of using two methods, and we want to store all our songs in the right manner. So you see, we have our sorted by title, we have the song title, the song name, and the artist, and all of that. We have sorted by what? Sorted by artist, sorted by artist, and then sorted by BPM. As you can see, why am I getting this result? Because I'm using the comparator method, which tells Java how to sort the object. So I have an object called what? The title. I have the object called BPM. I have the object called artist compare. So now we're comparing the artist, we're comparing the BPM, we're comparing the titles. So we are sorting the title, we're sorting the artist, we're sorting the BPM. So this is why I get this result, because we used this method and it helps it to be more organized. And yeah, and that comes from our class called v3, and we're connecting all the modules in what? In jukebox x5.java. And I thank you guys for viewing my YouTube channel, and I hope you learned something meaningful in this video. I hope you click that subscribe button and view more of my content.